guys, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. So today what we're going to be doing is getting back to work on the Massey 1130. I really want to get this thing put back together. I've got some field work and stuff I need to do with it, and I've been down to one tractor for a while and that's really annoying. So just kind of recap where we're at on this. If you haven't seen the last two videos I did on it, be sure to go check those out. I'll put a link in those either in the video or in the description. But what I did was I had to replace the seals inside the steering rack here on both sides. This one over here was boogered up pretty good, and so it kept wanting to take a right-hand turn all the time. And then there was still a couple seals I had to replace on the bottom side of this, or a couple O-rings I replaced on that. So, and then I washed it all up real good. That degreaser, actually, that Zep degreaser worked really well. So I'm gonna start putting this back together. Got to get the radiator on first, because that's kind of what stabilizes all this up here, this top piece and everything. It kind of holds everything together. So we're gonna get that on. And I've only got about 45 minutes today to work, and then so this video is going to take place over a couple days. So anyway, let's get to it. Well, not bad. That was a little more than 45 minutes, but it's starting to look like a tractor again. So, got all that back together. I got to quit for the day, but pretty much just got to do some plumbing in here, tighten up some fittings for that cooler, tighten up the cooler mounts. These bolts right here, there's one top and bottom, both sides. Put the breather back in, then tighten up the radiator hoses. So this is not much left to do here. This is going to go pretty quick when I get back to it. Hopefully tomorrow I should have some time to get back on this and get it back together. so it's a it's a couple days later. I got brand new alternator here. I kind of messed around with this a little bit. This is the wire that came loose. This is the wire that goes back to the, the voltage regulator, which we traced it. It comes back up to here. Oops. There you go, up to here. Here's the voltage regulator. So I think what I'm going to do is just run a whole new wire down through there, and maybe even put some new spade connectors on here, just to make sure I'm getting a good charge, because this has never charged right since I've had it. Got the batteries charging up since it's been sitting so long. The other battery's already charged for a couple days, and I've had this one on there for a couple days now too. So I'm going to should be able to get this. I'm hoping to get this fired up today. Got to get the alternator put back on, get that wire ran, some spade connectors. That will not take long. The only thing I got left to do up here is I got to put the air breather back on. Air breathers goes up here and then into the turbo. Get that back on, and then I got to fill it up with some hydraulic oil, which I just got 5 gallons of that, and get her filled up and fired up. Hopefully no hydraulic fluid comes spraying out everywhere, but I'm pretty sure I got everything tightened up pretty good. I got to fill it with with antifreeze as well, fill the radiator up. So, but I got it cleaned out real good. I'm actually pretty confident with how I got the radiators cleaned this time. So anyway, we're gonna get started and hopefully have this thing running here in just a little bit.
In South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
In South Australia round Cape Horn.
We're bound for South Australia.
Haul away, you're rolling king.
Heave away, haul away.
Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. As I walked out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. Was there I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. There's just one thing that's on my mind. Heave away, haul away. That's leaving Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. And as we wallop round Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You wish to God you've never been born. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Australia I was born. In South Australia round Cape Horn. In South Australia I was born. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king.
All right, so I got the alternator on. Got a new wire ran up to the voltage regulator. I put new spade connectors on all of those fittings or connections. Should be good to go there. Got the air breather all in and connected to the turbo. I still need to. I got to tighten these hose clamps up. I just remembered that. I can't forget to do that. Got some hydraulic fluid in it. It's not, I need to run it so the hydraulic fluid gets through all the system and then check it again, because it might need a little bit more. So basically all I got left to do is I don't want to put the tin back on until I know everything's good to go, everything's tight and all that kind of stuff. So that's my next step. I forgot to get antifreeze, so I can't start it up right now. I'll have to pick up some antifreeze tomorrow and start it up, make sure it works, and then I gotta get a tube for this tire, get this tire fixed. So I get the tire fixed, tighten up the hose clamps, and make sure it runs, and then I gotta put the weight rack and the tin and everything on, and we should be good to go. So this is exciting. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I think we found the culprit. Got it marked. I got my patch. Let's get this fixed and get it back on. It looks like a tractor again. I still got to do the weights on the front. I'm gonna hold off on those just for a minute, drive around a little bit, just make sure nothing's leaking. And then I got to fix the step. The step got bent a little bit and I need to heat it up and bend a piece back and weld it on there. But that's it, I believe. I started it up the other day when I was working on it. I think it was yesterday, and she sounds good. This thing snorts. But I think that's going to be it for the video now. This is kind of drug on for quite a while. Like I said, just the weights and the step, that's all I got left to do on this thing, and it's ready to go. I can run it like it is right now too. Got the tire fixed and everything. Feels good to get this done. So anyway, if you guys are watching or still watching, we really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting us. And if you like what you saw and you find it interesting, maybe share it with somebody else that you think might find it interesting as well. And we appreciate all the support. And what do we got to tell them, Lakota? Don't forget to...
Make sure to like and subscribe.
That's right. And tell them... Hey, Shania, tell them thanks for watching.